Many have been speculating that the only way Ferrari Sebastian Vettel gets to stay on the grid next year is by choosing to drive for a midfield team. Daniel Ricciardo is someone who is well versed with such a move, as he chose to leave Red Bull to drive for Renault. Ricciardo has now weighed in on Vettel making a similar move for 2021. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Ricciardo's advice for Vettel. Ricciardo began by praising Vettel's stellar record so far. For Seb, in his situation, he has had pretty much his whole career in the sport running at the front. I would say that probably every year he has contested in F1, he has been on the podium, if not won. He then explained what Vettel needs to do if he were to move to a midfield team. If it is the case that he goes into a midfield team, it is foreign territory for him. It requires a bit more of an open mind and some patience, but that is up to him and where he sees the next chapter of his career. He then elaborated on how Vettel might need to be patient. If he still has the will and drive to compete at the top level, then I 100% think he should continue in the sport. But if it is in the midfield, it is normally a longer play. You have to show commitment not just for another 12 months, but 2 or 3 years. He concluded by wishing the best for his former teammate. But that is something only he could answer. As a previous teammate, I like Seb. I certainly respect him in the sport. That is why if he wishes to continue, I hope he finds a place where he is happy. Fast feed. The Nürburgring circuit director feels that it would be best for them to go back to a solution where they alternate with Hockenheim. Haas team principal Gunther Steiner feels that rookies have already done Formula 3 and 2. They are generally very well prepared for F1. Dutch Grand Prix sporting director Jan Lammers is expecting a protest from Red Bull against Racing Point because where they used to beat 2 Mercedes, they now have to beat 4. Former motorsport boss of Mercedes Norbert Horg thinks that if Lewis Hamilton was driving that Ferrari now, he wouldn't be a winning driver. Former F1 driver Ralf Schumacher feels that Lawrence Stroll can't let his son drive there forever if he's too bad. He further added that they have the car now, so he has the chance to use it. If it doesn't work now, he'll never make it. Bobby Epstein, boss of COTA, has revealed that their staff was preparing for their biggest event ever before the race got cancelled. He also hopes that the pandemic will pass quickly and that in 2021 they will be able to celebrate it with the biggest Formula 1 Grand Prix in America ever. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko revealed the new rules are not a priority now as they have to solve their chassis problem first. He further added they are still searching and trying to catch up with Mercedes. Red Bull's Alex Albon added to that by saying the important thing now is they're going to get Mercedes. His teammate Max Verstappen feels that Fernando Alonso is very difficult in a direct duel and he hopes that he can race a lot against him next year. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has revealed that Williams' George Russell is certainly a part of their long-term plans, but not yet in 2021. And Ferrari Sebastian Vettel hoped he could keep some championships away from Lewis so that Michael's record would remain a little longer. Would Vettel manage well in the midfield? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.